guys interested in writing, becoming an author, how to start writing? This is a series just for you, how to start writing from a boss mom mentality author. I have written 3 books and I'm super excited to share with you the simple and easy quick process that I've determined and researched and do myself. So please remember to check out the how to start writing checklist. Link is below. Let's begin. So to start off with my series of how to become an author, first we want to determine how to start writing. So you want to start writing and you really want to get into becoming an author, or maybe starting some sort of writing project to see what happens with your topic. Maybe you're a fiction or nonfiction writer, and you really want to get into some sort of book, or you want to start a blog and you just really want to write. So this is a video on exactly that. And first what you want to do is brainstorm some topics that you want to write about and figure out, what kind of topic you want to write about, what kind of niche you want to be into, and essentially whether you are interested in the actual topic, because that's going to actually determine whether you complete the project, the writing project, or the book. So you have to remember that whatever project or book you're going to write about, it has to be something really interesting to you, so that during the days that you don't really want to write about, your passion for it will supersede your laziness, okay? Because being motivated is not a constant thing. There's days where I don't even feel like writing, but my passion for personal development supersedes my unmotivated days. And that's the goal, to determine whether you want to write about a topic. You want to choose a topic you're surely interested in and that really piques your interest. So the second thing you want to determine is research. So what are the comparisons in the other writers or self-publishers that have already written about the topic? Have you found other people writing about the topic? How do they deliver it, whether it be blog post or an actual book or an ebook, a paperback or an audiobook? You want to look at the demand of the subject as well. Is it something that you see that people really want to know about? Understand, the comps around the industry, the niche. Know the niche, how much it yields yearly, how many people are actually talking about it, and also how many people want to know about it. This is really important, because if you don't know this, you don't know your topic. Plain as that, right? So the next thing is, once you determine your topic, you want to create an outline, determine whether it's fiction or nonfiction, because that's really going to create your route of how to form your outline for the book. So either you're doing some character development, or if you are writing some sort of informational article or book, you want to do research on what has already been discovered on the topic, some thought leaders and authors and psychologists or whatever it may be that has already been published. You want to either reference it or create some sort of contradictory theory towards it. You have to do research on this. Otherwise your book is going to be a bunch of fluff and doesn't have any kind of solid anything. So you want to create a foundation of respectable content through research. The next thing you want to do, and this is the most important part, is determining your writing schedule. And a writing schedule is simple, because you have to actually really be disciplined as a writer. So what that means is you need to create a word per day goal. So whether it be 1,000 words per day, 500 words per day, determine that. You want to determine the kind of device you're going to write your book on. And the reason why that's important is because you have to look at your schedule. So for me, I work a 9-to-5 job. So I'll have my device that I use, which is my phone. That's what I write my books on, is my phone. And that means that your phone has to be a good quality phone. So what I use is my Samsung S10, which I have a Word document that I actually use to write my books on. I use a Word doc, and then that actual software is connected to my laptop. So any kind of edits or changes I make, it's connected to my laptop immediately and gets updated there as well. So you want to determine the device, because that will determine how quickly you can get through your word goal. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is create a due date for your first draft. And the reason why you want to create a due date for your first draft is because that helps you with determining your word goal. So let's say your first draft is going to include 20,000 words. 20,000 words on a paperback is roughly about 200 pages. So depending on how big you want your book to be, or how thin or how large, you want to break down the actual amount of words that you're aiming for on your first draft. So my first draft was to have 10,000 words, and that was just my way of trying to create a foundation, right? So I did 10,000 words, and that was about 100 pages on the paperback book when I printed it, and that helped me determine how many words per day if I wanted it to be done in 3 months. So you want to break down your word per day based on how large you want your first draft to be. So I would go something small, like maybe 5,000 if this is your first time writing, or 10,000 if you want to really just create a really good foundation. And then lastly, you want to stick to your schedule. So this is probably the most difficult part, is to stick to your schedule, because things come up. You know, if you work, then that's probably going to be a priority to you. I actually write in the morning, I write on my lunch break, I write after work, and then I write right before I've gone to bed and all the family members are taken care of and gone to sleep. So I really was determined to complete the book, the Boss Mom Mentality book, which is available on Amazon. But that is the quick how to start writing checklist. Let me know if this was helpful to you. I am going to have the checklist available for download. It's a quick one printer pager sheet. Just click below and you will be able to access that checklist. Let me know what you guys think about this, and also let me know what your challenges are. Comment below, share with me what plagues you, what prohibits you from actually writing and starting. I'd like to know your journey and where you're at right now as an author. Talk to you guys again soon.